Hi, this is Edward with sonsofgod.com. Ann and I would like to welcome you to the further teaching section here at the Sons of God website. And we wanted to open the lines of communication so that as you read the book, if there are questions you have, if there's an area that you would like further clarity or perhaps deeper teaching given, just to let you know that we would welcome your emails and that this area is where we will be developing the further trains of thought and teaching that the Lord has given us with the book. As all of you understand, we are definitely in a time of change. We're in a time that things are ramping up very much so, and even more so during this time that we would say this fourth quarter of the year, and really leaning into the first quarter of 2011 is a window of time that we feel is unique and is very important as far as the changes that we are experiencing. The thing that is very unique about what God is doing, and really it's not so much unique to what He is doing now as much as what He has always done, is that this walk in the Spirit is a walk of experience. The book of Romans 8 is an experience. When you think of it, everything in the Scriptures is intended and meant and points you into a level of experience. We have been transitioning for some time out of the realm of soul, out of the realm of the church age, where everything has been very mental oriented, where we have pursued a tremendous understanding through our mind, and that's pretty much been the paradigm or default with how we have functioned as a people. And there's nothing to say against that. That is just how it has been. But God is bringing a change within us, and we are still groping really to understand it, I believe, because He is bringing us into the age of Spirit. And as such, the way that we have functioned in the day of soul is not going to work in this day of Spirit. It's a day, as we have spoken of in the book and at the site, it's a time of Spirit. It's an age of Spirit. We're seeing a conjunction of two worlds, and God is teaching us by the Spirit that we might function from our spirit, that we might learn to see through our spirit and hear with our spirit. It's a whole different way of functioning. It really, really is. And no matter how much we may think about it and think we understand, it really is different. It's so completely different. It literally is being baptized into a different level of life. And here again, the hallmark or benchmark of this point in time that we've come is that it is a walk of experience. And rather than necessarily teach someone about what the Lord is doing, not that we will not continue to do that as a people, but we will show what God is doing by virtue of the manifestation of sonship within us. As we've said before, it's not a liturgy, it's not a doctrine, but it's a reality. And by virtue of living and being the expression of sonship, what that empowers you to do, as we've known, is a level of impartation that was not there before. In the day of the church age, everything was pretty much in the mind. You were learning, you were walking through on a certain level of soul. And because of that, the ability to impart was severely hindered because of the realm of the soul that acts as a filter. But in this age of Spirit and this time of Spirit, as you become, you manifest literally sonship. You could say, well, I'll talk to you about sonship, but even more so, what you are manifests the reality of sonship. And what comes along with that is the ability, even without speaking, of imparting what you are. For you are able to impart sonship. You impart the experience. And that is the day that we have come to. This is what we're walking, this is what we're living, and it is increasing. So we dedicate this area to just further the teaching the impartation, even as God brings Anne and I into the things that He's prepared for us to walk in. So we thank you once again for buying the book, and we look forward to these days before us as they unfold in a whole new realm of experience for God's sons.